Hey all, it is Stacy with Wilshire Collections. Come on in and tell me hello. Happy day 2 of my free Christmas Create and Decorate week. I am so excited to get this day kicked off with you guys. It's going to be totally different than yesterday, but super fun and hopefully informative. It's going to give you ideas, inspiration, and all the things. So come on in, tell me hello. Tell me where you're watching from, because I always like to know where all of our friends are from. Tell me if you've had a chance to watch yesterday's lives yet. If you haven't, that's okay. Replays are available, but I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I know I am, because I love Christmas. Enough said, right? Enough said. I love Christmas. If you love Christmas, then you are in the right place. So, hey, Lana. Tryla says help. Hope you're okay, Tryla. What's going on? Hey, Dawn. Hey, Deb. Hello, hello. How are you guys? Come on in, come on in. Good morning, Melinda, or afternoon, I guess, depending on, it's still morning here, actually. You're right. Depending on where you are, could be morning, could be afternoon. If you're watching on replay, let me know that too. Hey, Melissa, watching from East Texas. Hello, Joan from Nebraska. Hey, Mary. You guys, come in and please share this video. We are, of course, going to be adding names to our joy jar. So to go down into the joy jar, all you have to do is share the video. Kelly is on here. She's going to be looking to see which ones of our friends are sharing the video. So y'all share the video and then just be here commenting and engaging, and she'll randomly pick 5 people. Oh my goodness, Jennifer said watch yesterday and became a PC and DC girl. Whoop, whoop. Jennifer, you are now what we lovingly call a double dipper. If you don't know, that's what my friends call themselves that are in 2 of the subscriptions. So welcome and thank you. But she will pick 5 people at random to go into the joy jar. Tomorrow, we will be drawing 2 names out of this joy jar for a big gift away. Okay, 2 people are going to be winning something from this joy jar. So just sprinkle, share the video, hang out with us. It's going to be a great day, you guys. Let me get it pulled up back over here because I moved my phone back just a little bit for today. So I want to be able to be sure I can see comments and everything. Thank you for sharing, Cheryl and Joyce. Thank you, and Connie. Hey, Barbara and Angela. Angela joined the PC last night, y'all. We have so many new PC girls and DC girls after the lives yesterday. So welcome, welcome to everybody who has decided to get connected, right? Because that's what this week is all about. It's Christmas Create and Decorate Week and Connection Week. And it's a way for you guys to find out about the different things that I offer, that I can provide you to help make your life easier, your holidays easier, give you ideas, give you inspiration, give you things you can decorate your home with and all the things. So excited to have all the newbies. If you're a newbie like to the page, and you're just now like starting to watch me, you're like, who's this girl? Trying to figure this out. Be sure you say newbie so that we know that you guys are here and we can welcome you. Printables are not in the Printable Club area yet. They are being uploaded probably as we speak or during this live. Katie, who works for me, does all of the back end stuff. So she is busy getting those in the member area for you guys. So as soon as they are in there and ready to go, she will send out an email. And if you're opted into our text list, she'll send out the text to all the PC girls. But yes, you definitely are getting them today. It is happening. Christmas is coming early to the club. So I'm so excited for y'all to see all of them. Thank you, Colleen. You're so sweet. Hello, you guys. You guys are so awesome. Lori says you give so much joy to everyone. Well, thank you, but you guys give me joy right back. It really, truly brings me so much joy to be able to be here with you guys and just sharing the Christmas inspiration and the Christmas joy. So what we are going to do today, I hope you guys are excited about this. I am, because around here, I do decorating and DIY, as I've said. Oh, let me say this too. Sorry. I'm Stacy, owner of Wilshire Collections. If you are new here, I just saw somebody said newbie. Nancy, welcome, welcome. You can go back if you missed yesterday's lives. If you just go to my Wilshire Collections Facebook page, you can go to the video tab or just scroll the feed and you can watch everything from yesterday. They will live on the page as long as the page is alive. So you can watch them at any time. Obviously, anything I do can always be watched on replay. So definitely go back and watch day 1, because I shared, we made ornaments yesterday morning, and then we decorated part of my tree. I gave a lot of tips on how to decorate your tree with ribbon and add filler and ornaments and all the things. So definitely go back and watch that if you missed it. Thank you guys for sharing. You guys are awesome. But what we're doing today, because I do a lot of decorating and DIY, okay? So this is a 2-part thing. So we're creating, and then at 1 p.m. we're decorating, right? So I have this beautiful wreath that I ordered from Walmart online. I know a ton of you ordered this from my referral link when I shared it originally. Unfortunately, it's sold out Walmart online. I'm pretty sure Wilshire alone might be responsible for selling this out, because when I shared it, y'all went crazy. And it really is pretty. It's like that Norfolk Real Touch kind of wreath or whatever, but the wreath itself doesn't matter. So tell me if you guys have a wreath already at your house that is similar to this in the fact that it's just plain. It's just a green wreath, which is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I think that this wreath is so pretty just as is. Sometimes I am not a wreath maker. Let's go ahead and throw that out there. I'm not a wreath maker, but sometimes I have a hard time in stores finding a wreath that I like that isn't, I don't know, I just have a hard time, okay? So I got 2 of these wreaths, and I thought, you know what? I love this wreath just as is, and there's something to be said for just a plain wreath. But I also thought, oh my gosh, Crystal became a DC girl this morning. I love it. Welcome, Crystal. I also thought it would be pretty, just jazzed up just a little bit. And I'm not talking over the top. I'm not talking we're going to cover all the green and you're not going to see it. I'm talking just jazzing it up a little bit. So any wreath that you have in your stash that could look Christmassy. So any kind of green wreath, it could be pine, it could be, you know, cedar, just whatever. You have one that really needs something, April says, yes. So I want you guys to think outside of the box. Like, go up to your attic, go up to your storage area. That wreath that you are about to take to the Goodwill because you're like, this wreath has seen its days or whatever. Let's think outside the box on how we can kind of jazz it up and take it up a notch. So when I am doing different tutorials in my decorating and creating community, we do a combination of printable crafts, which yesterday I showed you guys some printable craft idea, but then we also do non-printable crafts, just regular crafts, regular DIYs. So this is something, let me show y'all this because I'm pretty proud of this. This is this little jingle, I always hold it crooked, jingle bell that we made. Was that last week, DC girls? Either last week or the week before, we made this in my decorating and creating community. So this is just a cute Christmas idea that I gave them on how to make this little jingle bell that you could use for like a shelf sitter, etc. Terry signed up for the DC after watching yesterday's replays. Terry, welcome, welcome. All right, Joy Jar number 1 is Angela Kirby. You're going in the Joy Jar. So we do a combination of printable and non-printable DIYs. So this is kind of one of those non-printable DIYs that you guys can try. Doesn't even require, you know, a glue gun or that keeps falling, but we're just not going to worry about it. Any of that, and anybody can do this, okay? So here is what we're gonna do. It was last week. Thank you, Pam. All the days are just running together and getting away from me, friends. Y'all be sure you keep sharing this video now. Okay, you want a chance to go in the Joy Jar. You best be sharing, friends. Sign up today for the Printable Club. Good, Lynette. Welcome, welcome. Okay, here's what I'm using. Let me just kind of show you some of my supplies. I am going to be using some of these pipe cleaners. These are from Hobby Lobby, and they are green and look like little, you know, stems. So they're going to blend really good. Any green pipe cleaner is going to work. You don't have to have those. I'm going to be using, of course, some, I'm all tangled. We're going to get untangled. Hold on. First step, get untangled. How did this mess happen? Oh, my Lanta. That is out of control. We're going to use some red berries. These are from Hobby Lobby. Oh, good. Michelle says she's never decorated a wreath. Today's your day, Michelle. So we'll add some red berries. We're going to add some of these little pine cone stems from Hobby Lobby also, okay? Now, obviously, you guys, you don't have to add these exact things that I'm adding. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the Jingle Bell. If you sign up for the DC, you will have access to everything I've ever done in the DC virtually, so you could definitely watch the replay on that one and learn how to make that. Oh, I don't know what size wreath this is. Do you know, Kelly, do we have, I don't know if we have that information. I don't even have my tape measure in here, but, and that doesn't necessarily matter either as far as you can use any wreath, but I'll try and remember to measure it at the end. Okay, so I'm also using these 3 little gold bells. So unfortunately, I ordered these off Amazon. They came in a pack of 10 and these exact ones are sold out. I think if you comment festive, I've got some other bells linked, but they're a little bit bigger. But also I know Hobby Lobby has small gold ones like this. You may be able to find other ones on Amazon that are similar. So if you just type in, you know, small gold bells or something on Amazon. Yeah, it looks like about 24 inches. That sounds about right. I just don't know for sure. So I'm going to use a few of those because I'm obsessed with gold bells for Christmas. And then I'm also going to use this ribbon. Are you sitting down, friends? Are you sitting down? For those of you that know me and know I'm not a big bow maker, making bows make me sweat. They make me sweat. But today we're making a bow because this wreath needs a bow. So I'm using this ribbon from Deco Exchange, same ribbon that I showed you guys yesterday for my tree, and we're gonna make a cute ribbon. Are you guys ready to jazz up our wreath together? Thank you, Teresa. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute, I think. So since I have 2 of these wreaths, I may end up doing both of them this way and using them on my front door. I don't know for sure. I don't really know my exact plan, but this afternoon, we're going to be decorating a little space in my house, and we're going to use the wreath inside in a little area, plus some other fun surprises I have for y'all this afternoon. So it's going to be fun. Okay, let's get going, friends. All right, what we are going to do first is we're going to do a couple little groupings. So my thought is I'm going to have like the bow, instead of doing it but like centered at the top, I'm going to do it a little, oh my gosh, I always forget because this is reversed, but I'm going to do it a little bit off-centered like this. So I'm going to do a couple little groupings of my bells and pine cones kind of around. So if I'm thinking about the fact that my words are hard, my bow is up here in the top left-hand corner. Then I'm going to do bell, bell, bell. Or I'm just calling it bell, but a little cluster. So I'm going to take one of my little pipe cleaners. I'm going to put it right through the loop of my bell. And we're just going to find a good spot. And we can always adjust this as we need to. But I'm just going to literally take that. Can y'all see? And I'm going to wrap it around the wreath, because this is just a grapevine wreath on the back. So then I'm just going to wrap it. Oops, I'm going to do it a little bit looser, sorry. So it can kind of, I want the bell to kind of look like it's hanging from the wreath. So I'm just going to kind of loosely, love all my energy. Thank you, Chris. It's called caffeine. It's called coffee. You too can get some at your local grocery store. It's what gets me through. Okay, so see how I kind of have that hanging? And it kind of looks like it's, and we're going to add some other stuff. So it's going to look like this bell is just hanging from the wreath, okay? So then next, we're going to take our little pine cone stem. So this comes in a little, grouping of 3. And for this, because this has like the sharp pointy pick, we're literally just going to be able to, whoops, let me get that kind of over there. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, my friends. We're just going to kind of shove that down right into the grapevine. And I'm just going to kind of put that right on top of where my bells are. Okay. If you haven't had your Coke yet and you desperately need some, yes, everybody collectively take a sip of your caffeine. We've got this. This is just water, but we'll pretend. We're just going to pretend. We're going to pretend. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly pinned the link here, you guys, for the different, my different groups, the DC and all the things. So if you guys need that information, you can look there or comment the word connect. Okay, so we're gonna add some red berries, but before I do my red berries, we're gonna move on with our gold situation, our bell situation, okay? So we've got this one here. I'm wondering, hold on. You know what? It's okay. We're just going to turn this because I want that up a little bit higher now that I think about it, because this is going to be here. Yes. And then we're going to do the other one like right here. Okay. Because I don't want it. Yeah, that's going to be good. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our joy jar number 2 is Connie. Garlets. I'm not sure how you say that. All right. So we're going to put that through there. I'm going to do this one right down around there-ish. So I'm just going to lift that up, kind of get some of that underneath there. We're just going to bring that pipe cleaner around. Hey, Yvonne, I'm using lots of gold bells this Christmas too. Yes, they're the best, Allison. What is not to like about the gold bell? So this particular wreath came from Walmart online, but they are sold out. Like, I'm pretty sure we sold them out, but I know that a ton of you guys ordered this when I first shared it. But like I said, any bell, or not any bell, any wreath is gonna work. Okay, there's where we're at so far. So let's add our little pine cones. I'm just gonna put those directly down in here. Can't wait to see me brave the bow. I know, you guys. Kelly had to give me the little pep talk. She's like, you got this. You can do it. And I can do it. I can make bows. I don't know why they make me sweat so much. Now, I'm not the best bow maker there ever is, but I can make a basic bow, you know, a simple bow. But, you know, yes, Kathy says I need to decorate 2 wreaths for my double front doors. Absolutely. That would be so cute. That's kind of what I'm thinking that I'll end up doing here. You joined the PC Club, Wanda. Awesome. Okay, so now we've got this. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's where we're at. Now we're going to do one more right around here-ish. So we're going to take our little gold bell. I can do hard things. Somebody said, who said that? Paula says, or no, Brenda says, you can do hard things. I got this, you guys. Listen, I have faith. If y'all have faith in me, I have faith in me. All right, I'm gonna put my little pipe cleaner through there. We're going to put this around here like so. You see what I think about the placement? I think that's looking cute, friends. Cute, cute, cute with a capital C. Simple is sometimes best. Yes, and that's the thing. Like, sometimes I feel like when I see a wreath at a store, it's like too over the top for me. Or the, you know, I like parts of it, but then the greenery looks really fake. And so what I love about this is that I love the wreath itself. So now I just need to add things that I like that are my style to the wreath. So if you're not a gold bell person, you could add picks, you could add more berries, you could do whatever, but it's like we're gonna get to customize this exactly the way we like it instead of just buying something because we're like, well, this is all they have available, so I guess this will work, you know. Rejoin the groups and you're a double dipper again. Awesome, Deborah, thank you. Kelly says, let's give her some encouragement. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, so we've got that bell in there. We're gonna do our 3rd little pine cone. I do need to take this tag off of here because I'm going to be a good little citizen who doesn't keep tags on their stuff. Joy Jar winner number 3 is Cassie. Cassie or Casey Chavez. Y'all, I'm so bad with names. Loving it so far. Thank you. All right, pine cone. Just shove it down in there, right? And we'll go right into that. I'm going to loosen this up a little bit. I want that bell to dangle just a little bit more. Hold on a second, friends. That's the nice thing too when you're using the pipe cleaners. They obviously have some, how is that? I twisted this a little too hard, a little too much. There we go. There we go. Just wanted that to hang a little bit better. Okay. So here's where we're at so far, okay? We've got the 3 little groupings. Keep in mind our bow is gonna be going right here-ish, so we wanna leave some good space for that. So I'm gonna start adding some berries, from this pick. So what I'm gonna do for this is I'm going to start just kind of cutting off some of these singular, I don't want to just stick, let me just show you this. I don't want to stick the whole, now you could, obviously, depends on how very big you want it to be, but you probably don't want to stick the whole stem down in there at once. I feel like you can just manipulate things and get them more exactly how you want them when you kind of pick the stems apart. So get you some wire cutters and just cut at the bottom of the stem, okay? I'm just gonna start, let me move this a little bit. Let's just cut off several pieces first and then we can start putting them in there. What do y'all say? Gonna be pretty, love the bells, thank you. It should be really pretty, you guys. And like I said, it's already a pretty wreath. It's not, you know, that's not the issue, but we're just gonna be taking it up a notch. But I truly think you could also salvage an ugly wreath or a wreath that has kind of seen its better day. I remember one time I bought this was years ago. I bought this like cheap flocked wreath and it really wasn't that cute, you guys. I think I bought it because it was like $9.99 and I was like, well, that's a deal. And then I got it home and I'm like, you know, there's a reason this was $9.99 because it's kind of ugly. It's kind of not that cute. So I added lamb's ear and berries and I think pine cones and I just started shoving a bunch of different stuff into that wreath. And by the time it was said and done, it did not look like a $9.99 wreath anymore. It looked like something high end, you know? So just know that there's, you know, endless possibilities on what you could do. I feel like I have something in my eye. It's probably a, I don't know, probably something from this mess. Be careful cutting over that wreath. Okay, I will. I'm not sure. Why? What would I do? I'm like, what would I do? Love red berries at Christmas. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Very pretty with the berries. Thank y'all. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to start with this many and then we'll cut more if we need it. Love the berries. Yes, these are from Hobby Lobby, but I'm sure you can get red berries. Where did that one go? There we go. Lots of different places. All right. So let's, that's true. High end is not always pretty or cute. Okay. So here's where we're at so far. So now we're going to take our berries. I'm going to start with this one here. And I'm literally just going to, oh, there's no way I would have, cut the branches. Okay. I'm going to start by just putting some of these down in here. So I should, in theory, if I can dig through, there we go. You got to get down to the grapevine part. So if you're, you know, y'all, why are words just literally so hard? Okay. Get into the grapevine part so that you can stick it in there so that it will stay. You don't want it just floating on the top of the, oh my gosh, you guys, I might have to go into my bathroom. It's right there and fix my eye if this doesn't fall out, whatever's in there, because it's really on my nerves. You saw frosted red berries at Hobby Lobby yesterday and they were so pretty. That's awesome. I bought the plain wreaths. Yes, and you have 6 of them and then you just jazz them up. That's perfect. You heard it through the grapevine. I heard it through the grapevine. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. I gotta fix my eye. I gotta fix my eye because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. That's my sink running, if you hear that. Oh. Okay. I think I got it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Woo! I don't know what's going on, but I think I got it. Okay, so we're just going to kind of keep putting some of these in here around our little bell situation. No real rhyme or reason. Just do it until it feels right and like you've got enough. I'm going to add one more. Oh, whoops. I need to get that down like that. Right around here, okay? So now we've got just that little touch of red going on. Let's keep moving around. Okay, so now we're gonna do a similar thing here. We're going to put that one in there. Grab another one. Put that in there. Any questions so far? Oh, Michelle says, you're so creative. Love watching you put together such cute decor. Listen, a day that I get to play with decor is a good day, friends. This is just my happy place. I mean, it's funny because decorating is really my first, like, I don't want to say true love, but like, as far as just, I don't know. I've always been creative and crafty. Let me back up. I've always been creative and crafty, but I've always loved decorating too. I literally like sponge painted my walls when I was a kid. Like I was that kid that always wanted to redo their room, rearrange their furniture, repaint the walls, do this, hang a border. And I definitely get that from my mom. My mom loves to decorate as well, and she's got a great eye for it. I have not been to design school. I'm not a certified interior designer, anything like that. I'm self-taught. But that's why I'm so passionate about teaching you guys about decorating, because I'm like, if I can do it and I can learn, anybody can learn. I'm no different. I'm no anymore whatever. And honestly, if you go back and look at years past of my stuff, I've grown a lot in my skills, because just like anything, the more and more you do it, the better you get, right? And so, but it's truly, look how cute that's looking, you guys. It's truly just something that I just truly enjoy, because we spend so much time in our homes, right? Like, unless you're somebody that travels all the time for work or what, you're nomad going around everywhere, we all spend a lot of times in our homes. And I truly think it makes, and let me just say this too, it doesn't matter what kind of home you have. It could be a studio apartment in New York City. It could be a huge mansion in Hollywood. I mean, whatever, like, and anything in between. It doesn't matter if it's built in the 1940s or if it's a brand spanking new house. It's your house, and you have to be surrounded by things that you love and that bring you joy and happiness, period. And that is why I'm so passionate about the decorating aspect of things, because, it's fulfilling to create something and you create it and you're proud that you made it, but then you have to know how to decorate and how to incorporate those things into your house to really just make your house a reflection of you. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna have to cut off some more berries. Your house shouldn't be what other people want it to be. It shouldn't be because this is trendy, I gotta do it. If you like the trends, then you should do the trends. If you don't, you shouldn't. And I tell the DC girls this kind of stuff all the time. At the end of the day, if you think something is a little bit outdated, but you still love it, who cares? Who cares? I've never heard of any decorating police. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I've never heard of anybody getting arrested because they got outdated decor and the police come take them away. Like, you really have to do what makes you happy. And I'm just here to give you the ideas, the inspiration, and then let you take it and run with it and make it your own. So yes, Yvonne, decorating is your passion too. I know that, and I love that. These pipe cleaners came from Hobby Lobby in their Christmas section, but like I said, any kind of green pipe cleaners, if your wreath is green, will work. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna stick, let me see, hold on. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and see where you're at. So I'm gonna put a few kind of down here. Gotta cut off a few more. So I haven't even used one stem yet, you guys, and we are gonna add some more in a few other places. Let me cut off some extra so I'm not just doing one at a time here, so that I'm prepared, because I'm gonna fill in. I might actually do my bow and then fill in with, kind of see where we're at. Why isn't that wanting to cut? Come on. So let me know if y'all agree with that. And yeah, the decorating police. Carol says, what is the DC group? So the DC is my decorating and creating community. It is a private VIP group. It's all done and held in a private Facebook group. So every month at the first of the month, I release a schedule in there. November schedule is coming out. We've already got it all planned. It's going to be such a fun month. So that'll be getting posted Friday. But I do a combination of decorating and crafting live tutorials in there that are exclusive to the group. So like how I was telling you guys yesterday that next week I'll be in the DC decorating my Christmas tree. That is exclusive to them. So what that means is I'm not going to turn around and do that same thing on the page, you know? So now I'll share the finished tree. I'm just not going to do the full tutorial on how I decorated it. So I do a combination of the decorating and crafting lives. So that's like the biggest part, but then they also get one printable a month that's exclusive to the DC. So I design one. It's not in the printable club. It's not on my site. It's just for the DC girls. But the biggest thing about the DC, the two biggest things, number one is the community and just the printables are going to be coming out today. They are not in the member area just yet, Jennifer, but they will be today. My team is working on it. While I get to be here and craft and DIY this wreath with you guys, they are busy getting the printables in the member area for y'all. And so Michelle says DC group is amazing. Come join us. The community inside that group, you just can't understand until you come inside and you're a part of it. But it truly is like family. You know, I have a platform here. I have a following. I have a whatever. I come on, I go live. I have a frog in my throat. And I'm very much myself. I'm very real, if you haven't noticed. Authentic and whatever. But also, this is a public platform. So there are some things about my personal life, about work, business, life in general, that I'm simply not going to share on a public platform because it's a public platform and whatever. So the DC is just a little bit more of a safe space where I can open up more. I can be a little more vulnerable. I can share with them the highs, the lows, the, you know, the happiness, the tears, the everything in between. And they're able to do that too. So if you are a person of faith, which I am, we have a prayer thread in there every month. And that has been a really powerful and cool thing just because we all need prayers for different things, right? And sometimes you might want prayers for something that you don't want, you know, your neighbor seeing, your friend from high school. But when you're in a private Facebook group, no one but the people in that private Facebook group are going to see. So ladies put in their prayer request in the prayer thread every month and we can all pray for each other. And that is a powerful, powerful thing. And so I just cannot say enough things about the community itself. It's just awesome. But then also, yes, we are going to be decorating in the DCs. Carolyn asked if we're going to be decorating any more centerpieces for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Not for Thanksgiving. All my fall kind of content is done. We've already done that, but we are going to be doing a centerpiece of Christmas dough bowl in the DC during the month of November. So if you join now before the end of this month, then you'll be able to join us for that. So okay, let's see. Been in the DC group for 1 month. Amazing so far. Excited to see what's coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we are so far. Oops, we got berries falling off, you guys. I'm not loving the placement of this one. We're gonna move that a little bit, but other than that, let me turn this around. I feel like this is looking cute so far. What do y'all think? We've jazzed it up just a bit. And then last but not least for the DC, we're gonna make our bow. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm actually going to move this wreath because I need space for my bow, and then we're going to add more berries. But I want to get my wreath or my bow on here first. Let's see. We'll just prop you up right there for a second. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at my station. Let's see. Kelly says, Kelly here, Stacy has created an opportunity for some amazing women to connect and love on each other. It's a place of safety and encouragement. Yes, that is a perfect summary. But the other awesome thing about the DC is just the perks. They get discount to the store. They get early access to different things that I put on sale. They recently got a new perk of being able to pre-order things because they just do. And Joyce says, if I can only join one, which is the best? Oh my gosh, Joyce, that's like asking me to pick a favorite kid. I can't tell you which is the best. You have to decide what's the best for you, right? That is so hard. I don't know. That is so hard. Y'all, I'll let the people in the comments weigh in. If Joyce only had to pick one, should she pick the DC, the PC, or the Pillow Cover Club? DC, PC, Pillow Cover Club. Which one should she pick? That is such a hard question. But I do think if you're looking for the community aspect of it, then DC is the best. But so let me tell you this real quick and then we're going to make the bow. But the pre-order thing, you guys, when I have things that go on sale and I have to tell people, set your alarm for 6 p.m. and then they sell out within like an hour, letting the DC be able to pre-order before the pre-order allows them to be locked in without the stress and the anxiety of having to set the alarm. So that is a huge, huge perk if you like purchasing the throw blankets and the bundle boxes and kind of the one-off things that I do. That alone is worth your DC membership to have that early access. So, oh my gosh, y'all are saying DC, depends on what you want. DC will give you crafting and decorating. Sheila says the DT. DC for sure. DC. Kimberly just became a DC girl. Whoop, whoop. Join the DC. Learn more about other groups. That's true because in the DC, we do printable stuff. We do talk about pillows. We do all of it. Brenda says, I love them all, but if I had to choose, I'd sign up for the DC. Y'all, that makes me want to cry. Every time you guys say that, the DC was the first group that I ever had. And back in the day, I had a lot of haters. I will not name names, but I had people that were like, no one is going to do that. No one is going to join a group like that. Like, I don't think that that's going to work. And here we are. I've had this group over 5 years, you guys, over 5 years. And so to hear you guys say that it's your favorite is literally so sweet. So thank you. Because I put a lot of love into that group because it is like my baby. It was the first one I ever had, and we're such a close-knit community that I'm glad you guys feel that. I'm glad you feel it. So, oh my gosh, you guys are going to make me cry. Okay, stop. I'm not looking at any more comments. Oh my God. Thank you all. Okay, ribbon time. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Stacy, you've got this. You're good enough. You're smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like you. What's that other one from, you is smart, you is kind, you is important. Okay, we got a little words of affirmation and now we're ready to go. Yes, I proved them wrong for sure. Absolutely. But it just means the world that you guys see that in the DC. It's a special place. Okay. All right, here we go. I have cut my ribbons into 12-inch strips. We are going to do a little kind of like a messy bow, but instead of doing different ribbons, I just wanted to use the one red and white ribbon. Y'all, I have stuff all over me, okay? So here's what we're doing. 12-inch strips. Now, obviously, depending on your size of wreath, you might want your bow bigger. You might want it smaller. You might, I don't know what you'd want, but this is the size I'm going to do. So we're just going to start crisscrossing. So I'm going to make like a little X, like so. Can y'all see good? Okay, swipe the comments if you need to for this part. And then we're gonna lay the other one right there, the other one right there, the other, no, hold on. The other one right there, and the other one right there. Okay, I'm gonna do that one more time. Kelly, did I get it right? Did I get it right? How long is the DC? Thank you. Lana says, you are enough. Thank you. How long is the DC open? It will be open through November 4th. So you have from now until then to sign up, and then it will be closing. It will not open again until January. Right now, it is $19 a month. But in January, we will be having a price increase to $25 a month for new people only. If you are in or you sign up before November 4th, you're going to get grandfathered in at the $19 a month. But in January, there will be a price increase. So I'm no mathlete, but you should get in now because that's cheaper. 19 is cheaper than 25. So just saying. Okay. Kelly says I did good. Woo! Hallelujah. I was sweating. Okay. So you make your X marks the spot. Okay. X. And then we'll do the next one like so. The next one. Y'all, I messed my ribbons up. Like so. The next one like so. And the next one like so. Okay. Then I'm gonna use a pipe cleaner, but you're gonna take it and you're just gonna kind of start pinching it in the middle, okay? We're just gonna pinch it together. I'm gonna kind of eyeball it to make sure that it looks semi-centered, okay? And I feel like I look semi-centered. So now I've got it pinched in the middle. I'm gonna take my pipe cleaner. I'm gonna put it, you could use a zip tie for this part too. I'm gonna put it right around the middle. I'm gonna do one little twisty right there to get it good and secure. And we haven't fluffed it yet, but listen, we're halfway there. We did it, right? Okay, so we're gonna use this to attach it to the wreath. But before I do that, I'm gonna take some of this little jute that I have in my stash and I'm gonna wrap it around here because I don't want the pipe cleaner to show, okay? So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna tie it in the back here. Let me get that tied off. Oh, that's awesome, Kathy. Okay, so I've got it wrapped around once. So now I'm just gonna come over here and I'm just gonna wrap it around a few times until I kind of cover up that pipe cleaner, okay? So this is what that is looking like. Oops, in the front. Is that cute? Cute, cute, cute. I know. Kelly says, I was a DC girl for a long time before I started working for Stacy. I've always loved that group. It's special. How cool is that, you guys? Kelly lives, yes, 6 pieces of ribbon total. Yes, good catch, Penny. I forgot to say that. 6 12-inch pieces. Kelly lives locally to me, but she was literally in the DC before she started working for me. She's still in the DC, but she's in there working and helping now, but she loves the community because she's been part of it for so long, which is so cool. Yes, cute and easy. Okay, so now let me cut off the, oh shoot, I always forget, y'all, sometimes if my head isn't attached, let me just tie this off a little bit so that stays attached in the back. We're gonna cut off our excess that we don't need, okay? So here is where we are at with our little bow. It's so cute, it's so cute. Okay, wreath, we need the wreath back. Let me move my mess over. It's time to attach the wreath and then we're gonna fix the, cut the ends and do all that, okay? But I wanna put it on there first. Join the DC first, get a little of everything and see what Stacy is like. Then from there, you can join the other groups and you won't regret it. Yes, the DC is the gateway into all the other things. All right, let's do this, friends. Let's do this. Margaret, don't worry about the price increase if you're already in the DC. Everyone who's already in the DC or joins before November 4th will get grandfathered in. But we're increasing the price because honestly, it's worth way, way more than $19 a month. It's been $19 a month for a very long time. And so the price will be changing for new people starting in January. So I just mentioned that because if you're wanting to get in, it's a good time to get in before the price does go up. So, all right, guys. So now we've got our pipe cleaner still back here. So we can use that to kind of attach our wreath. So I'm gonna move some of these little branches out of the way. Okay. And I'm gonna come on, get on under there. I'm gonna bring that pipe cleaner around. See how I'm bringing it up? Oops, a berry fell off. We'll get that later. Bringing it around the back. And then I'm just gonna twist those on there. Okay. Oh my gosh, friends. That is so stinking cute, but I need to move it over just a little bit. So hold on. We're gonna move it over and then I'll flip it around and show you. I want it just a little bit more that way, I think. There we go. There we go. Love the ribbon. Good. Thank you, Teresa. I did it, you guys. We made a bow. We made a bow. Oh my gosh, y'all just got your printable text. Don't be going and leaving this live to log into your printables now. They'll be there when we get done. That's hysterical, but that's exciting. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so here's where we're at. Here's where we're at. Yeah, I think I might end up using these on my door, Diane. Today, we're gonna be styling it in an area inside my house because at 1 o'clock, we're decorating an area together, but I may end up moving it outside. So I did it, you guys, I did it. Is the DC a monthly club? Have never been on this live. Oh yes, Margaret, yep. And if you wanna, you can go back if you wanna watch the replay when I'm done and hear more about it, or if you comment the word connect, it's gonna send you the link to where you can read more about it. It also should be pinned right here, but yes, it's a monthly subscription. So if you sign up today, which is what, the 29th, you'll get charged today, then you'll get charged November 29th, December 29th, etc. You can cancel, of course, at any time. So now for the bow, you could dovetail your ends. I'm not gonna dovetail, I'm just gonna do some kind of angled cuts, but what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna just vary them, right? So some of them are gonna go one way, some of them are gonna go another way, but we're just gonna kind of, I guess you call it tidy up your ends. I don't know, that's probably not the technical term for it, but we're just gonna do some angled. I do like a dovetailed look for certain things that I feel like, to me, dovetail is a little bit fancier. And so this is just more casual. Did I see your question, comment? Probably not. If I did not answer it, I'm sorry, but there's lots of comments coming in, so I don't always see them all. Cindy says, what about the printables? If you did not hear, printables are getting released early to the Printable Club as a Merry Christmas to my PC girls. Oh my gosh, I have a Christmas present for the DC girls. Should I tell it today? Kelly, should I tell about my Christmas present that's coming for the DC girls? But printables are released early for Printable Club. If you comment connect, you can join the club. You'll get October printables. Sorry, I'm going to trim this one a little more. You'll get October printables plus November printables. So it's basically like a 2-for-1 deal. But if you're already in Printable Club, then they're going to be coming out to you. So, oh my gosh, that is looking so dang cute. So you can see on this side here how I've kind of angled them. So now we're going to do the same thing. Oh, I'm so proud. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, Mom, I made it. Y'all, somebody call my mom. Somebody call my mom and tell her what I did. Tell her, Mom, your girl made a bow and I'm not even sweating. Is this maturity? Have I matured? What's happening? You guys, what is actually happening? I'm so proud. Okay, y'all say yes. Okay, of course I can't say that and then not tell you guys. Okay, so normally, I do a Christmas workshop that is a paid thing that people sign up and pay for. I didn't do that this year. And y'all were very sad at first when I told you that I wasn't doing it, but look, here we are doing this for free. So I don't think you're sad anymore. But anyways, because I normally gift that Christmas workshop to the DC, which means that they get to be part of the Christmas workshop for zero monies and for free. Well, since I couldn't do that this year, because I didn't physically have it, I was like, I still want to do something for them. So without giving, thank you, Kelly, without giving too much away, in January, I did this last year. Y'all, I gotta put this up against my belly. I'm sorry, hold on. This is the only way I know how to do this. I'm gonna go this way with this one. In January last year, I did a decorating 101 crash course, and I will be doing something similar-ish in January of 2025. So I will be gifting my crash course to every single person in the DC. Which means if you're in the DC in the month of January, when the crash course comes along, because the crash course is an optional, extra thing that people pay for, DC fam will be getting into the crash course for free. So Merry Christmas, DC fam. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Y'all, I wish I was Mariah Carey. Like, if I could sing, I would literally just actually belt into song. So anyways, I hope that you guys are excited about that. And it's just a little way for me to say Merry Christmas from me to my DC girls. Okay, y'all, did I cut them all? Did I do it? Okay, this one here is a little long for my liking. So we're gonna cut this one just a little more. And then I fear that we did it. I fear that we made a cute little bow. Can I send you the link for the DC? Joyce, comment the word connect or check right here at the bottom and Kelly should have the link pinned. No, this is not a real wreath. It does look like it because it's one of those Real Touch wreaths, but it's fake. Fake as they come. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, just south of Nashville, Pam. But obviously the DC is an online group, so we have ladies in there from all over the country, even from Canada, even from Australia, Europe. Like we literally have ladies in there from everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, you guys, this is where we're at so far. I think this berry fell from over here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add just a few more berries. So it's looking really cute. And again, why can I never hold things the right way? Okay, so that's kind of how I'm thinking it's gonna hang. I mean, you could do it where that's at the top, but I kind of want that a little off to the side. Looking forward to the crash course. Yes, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, but let's just add a few more berries. I definitely think I wanna add some right here and then maybe some right here. So let's just start plugging away and just add some berries. So we're gonna do kind of a bigger cluster of some berries right here. The wreath is gonna look so good. Do you guys have any guesses on, well, if you saw my stories today, you probably already know. Where do y'all think I'm gonna put this wreath today when we decorate at 1? Do you guys have any guesses on what we might be doing or what we might be decorating today? Any guesses, any guesses? Joy says, I'm glad I found your page. I'm glad you found my page too, friends. Yeah, I like my bows off center too. Yes, Melissa. Thank you, Rosemary. I'm mighty proud of the whatever. Oh, good. There's the link. I'm gonna go ahead and just pin that one instead, Kelly. So the DC link should be pinned now. Perfect. Thank you. My office. No, that's a good guess. Mantle. No. Above the stove. No, but this wreath would look so cute above the stove. Okay. Cute. So just added just that extra little pop. And I think I want to do the same thing right here. So let's just add, a few more. Fireplace, entryway, the porch. No. Mantle. None of you guys have guessed it yet. Outdoor fireplace, putting by my tree. I'm decorating. No. Front door, fireplace. Ding, 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 ding. Janice says mudroom. So I'm going to be decorating a little space. It's technically my laundry room, but there is a mud bench in there. And so we're going to be doing some fun things in there. But some of the things that I'm teaching about, don't be like, listen, I don't have a mud bench or a mud room. I'm out. I don't want to watch. It's not about the mud room. It's not about the mud bench. It's about what we're doing to that space and the things we're going to talk about and what I'm going to teach you. I've said too much. You're going to have to come back at 1 o'clock to find out. But it's going to be super, super cute and fun. So you guys had some good guesses though. The pool area. No, but I'm sad. Every time I look out the window and see that pool just cold out there, I'm like, oh, I miss you. I miss you. Little cute little pool. We're still using the hot tub, which is nice, but the pool is done for now. All right, you guys, let's see what we're thinking. I'm thinking this is mighty, mighty cute. What do y'all think? Angela just joined the DC. Whoop, whoop. Yay, Angela, welcome. So awesome. I also have to announce, we got to get the Joy Jar winners. And I have to announce who the winner of 1 year free in the DC is. So this was out of over 9,000 people that registered for this event. We have a winner of the 1 year free. So I'm going to announce both of those things. What else, Kelly? Am I forgetting anything? Joy Jar, the giveaway winner. Y'all, this is cute. What do y'all think? I think it's precious. I think it's precious. Now, berries, if you don't quit falling, here's a tip. This tip is free. I say this to my DC girls all the time. No, you know what, DC girls, this is a test. You tell them, what am I about to tell you that you should do next? After you make a project like this, this works for DIYs. It works for when you're decorating. What is the next thing that you should do? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me, and I'll see who gets it right first. Let's see. Thank you guys. I think it turned out so cute too. I really, really love it. I love it. Barbara got it. And there's Rosie. Now everybody's coming in hot. Take a picture. Okay. This is a true tip that works. The most objective way to look at a space, to look at something, is to take a picture of it. Because I can sit here and look at this. I definitely can't tell from looking at it backwards in the phone, but I could look at it like this and I'm like, oh, cute. The minute I hang it where I'm going to hang it and I take a picture, I'm going to realize, ooh, I need some more berries right here. Ooh, I want to twist this a little bit. Ooh, I need to adjust this. Something about taking a picture will let you look at literally at a space through a different lens. Get it? Lens, get it? Camera, whatever. Yes, there you guys are. See, they are trained well. They know, you guys. But take a picture, tweak what you need to tweak. So between now and when I join you guys at 1 o'clock, or when I'm live at 1 o'clock, I will take a picture, tweak if I need to, and then you'll see the final thing whenever you join me at 1. But that's what we're going to do. Gretchen says, have a glass of wine. That also might be an objective way to look at something, you know? But, all right, we're going to set this back here for now. That, y'all, that's precious. Love it. Take a picture. Great advice. It truly works. I do this all the time if I'm decorating my mantle. Snap a picture. I'm like, ooh, that needs to be moved over to the left. Ooh, that needs to be angled. It just, I don't know why, but it works, okay? Let's write down our Joy Jar ladies first, and then I will announce our winner of the 1 year free in the DC. Oh, Mary is a triple dipper now. Thank you and welcome. Thank you. No, this does not include a monthly kit. It is all done virtually inside the private Facebook group. So let's see, Joy Jar. Oops, hold on. I got to come over here. There it is. All right. So Joy Jar for today. You go to a page that doesn't have anything written on it. Angela Key Kirby, congrats. Connie Garlitz, I don't know how to say that. Cassie Ringham Chavez, going in the Joy Jar. Tell all of these ladies congratulations. Angel Navy Perry, going in the Joy Jar. And then Rebecca Alvarez, going in Joy Jar. So all of these ladies are going in the Joy Jar and will be entered into our giftings we're doing tomorrow. April says, what's a triple dipper? So while I cut these, let me tell you the story about the doubles and the triple dipper. So I have 3 subscription groups total. I have the PC, which is the Printable Club, the DC, which is the Decorating and Creating Community, and the PCC, which is the Pillow Cover Club. So I had Decorating Community first, and then when the Printable Club came along, a lot of the ladies that were in the DC joined the PC. So one day they said, we need a name for the people that are in both things. Like if you're in DC and PC, we need a name. So one day on a live, do y'all remember if it was a live on the main page or were we in the DC? I think we might have been in the DC talking about this. So they were throwing out names. Like we could call ourselves I don't even remember what some of the suggestions were at this point. But one of the things that got suggested was we could call ourselves the Double Dippers. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Because I always say it makes me think of, your queso and you're double dipping in your queso. But I was like, what do y'all think? That's funny and that's cute. And they were all like, yes, Double Dippers. So we started calling them the Double Dippers, okay, which is just the cutest. So then flash forward to August 2023 when yes, that means they joined all three clubs. So Triple Dipper is all three. When Pillow Cover Club was born in 2023, that meant that we had three. So they were like, well, what are we going to be called if we want to be in all three? So then it just felt right and natural to call them the Triple Dippers. So we have the single dippers, the double dippers, and the triple dippers. And I always say I love all my dippers. And even if you don't dip at all, I still love you too, because I love everybody in all the community. But it is extra funny and cute when I hear people. So in the comments, tell me if you're a double dipper or a triple dipper watching today. I just think it's so cute and fun. And just love and appreciate you guys so dang much, because, whoops, how did that happen? Hey, Kelly, will you drop the link for the DC again? I think I accidentally pinned somebody else's comment. I wondered why that kept showing up, but then now I realize if you'll drop and pin the link for the DC, I would appreciate it. So there's my triple dippers, double dippers. Makes you think of 2 scoops of ice cream. Yes, somebody was saying something about the live event I'm having. Like they need little little name tags with like an ice cream cone that either has 2 scoops or 3 scoops or 1 scoop or whatever. It does make me think of ice cream, but it also makes me think of queso because I love queso. There we go. When you dip, you dip, you dip. Triple dipper. Sheila's a triple dipper. Brenda's a triple dipper. Debbie's a double dipper. Lisa's a double dipper. Sally's a triple dipper. Rosie's a triple dipper. Y'all, we got lots of triples and doubles, dipples. Oh my gosh, dippers. Okay. Last but not least, before I hop off of here, take a little break before our 1 o'clock live, the winner of 1 year free in the DC, thank you guys, I love y'all so much, is Wendy Russell. 1 year free in the DC. This means if Wendy's already in the DC, she's going to get, which I don't think she is because I looked it up, she would get the whole next year for free. Since she's not in the DC, I hope she wants to be because she is now for free. So when y'all tell Wendy congratulations, we have her email, so we will be reaching out to her directly and making sure that we get her set up and connected. So yesterday, I don't have the name in here, the card in here anymore, the post-it note, but somebody won 1 year free in the Printable Club. Today, 1 year free in the DC. And then tomorrow, I'll be announcing who is winning 6 of my pillow covers. Plus, we have 2 giftings that we're going to do from the Joy Jar. So you're definitely going to want to tune in tomorrow. Oh, no worries, Pamela. I'm glad to have you here either way. So do you guys have any last minute questions before I hop off of here about our wreath project today, about the DC? Like I told you, each live I'm going to be kind of focused talking about one of my dips, one of my different subscriptions. So today was about a little more about the DC. This afternoon, we're going to be talking about something we haven't talked about yet. So I'm excited for that and to decorate the little mud bench area in my laundry room with you guys. So let me make sure there's no questions before I hop off of here. And then y'all go take a little break, go put your feet up, go eat you some lunch, get a little work done if you need to do some work, and then come back and join me at 1 p.m. Central Time, which is like 55 minutes from now, okay? So, all right, thank you guys. I don't see any questions, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. You guys have a good little hour, and I'll see y'all soon. If you watch on replay, be sure you're commenting so we can check the comments. Bye, y'all.